NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Yves Missi.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Queen in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Collins. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Here's Queen. That one good for 2.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Simons finds Giddey. Bounce pass, Simons. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, and what a gut-wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Stolen by Collins. And that's good from Sexton on the assist by Simon.
You can't let a smaller guard burn you inside. Still, you got to love Sexton's focus and fearlessness.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Poole against Simons. Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closely. Great open look there. Queen's got 5 now.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Sexton. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. Poole with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. That one goes in.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Now Simons, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Collins, a screen on Poole. To the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Williamson. The 10-footer. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Here's Simons. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Collins. To the paint. Here's Sexton. No good, unable to end this run. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Queen. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Texas. They've had a very slow start to the season so far. Down in the bottom half of the conference. Bulls trail by 5. And one of those high-variance teams, at times, the Pelicans, seem like a factor. But other times, they falter. How do you evaluate them?
Yeah, they certainly have some top-tier talent at the top of the roster, but they've had a very difficult time staying healthy, and ultimately, that always interrupts your momentum.
It sure does.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And stolen by Murray. Inside, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness, able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. Number 1, Josh Giddey.
He just sees the entire floor so well. And from the wing, it's that vision that enables him to penetrate and find the open man in a very crowded area.
And a small forward demonstrating a team-first mentality, it's contagious. He's not just looking for his own shot. He wants to put teammates in a position to succeed.
A nice shot by Simons.
Well, unlimited range and a pure stroke right there by Simons.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Murray. Scoreless thus far. Here's Queen. He's guarded by Collins. Yep, that one goes.
And this is where Williamson is unstoppable from close range.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
That's a 2 from Sexton. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Sexton's got his second basket of the night. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard. And coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Sexton. The Pelicans make their last shot. Giddey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
That free throw good from Giddey. And, Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And both free throws good for Giddey. And do you figure, Tim, we're at that point in the season now where we can really evaluate who the top teams are?
Well, Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. There are a handful of teams we knew coming into the season would be at the top. But now, as you look, there are additional teams starting to open our eyes, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the trade deadline to see who can make a move to close that gap at the top.
And one of the beauties of an 82-game schedule, right? You have a long time to prove yourself.
No doubt about it. There are phases to an NBA season. We're about to enter the most important one.
There's Williamson with the 3. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Buzelis, and that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Yeah, tough take by Buzelis, proving he can absorb some contact and finish on that drive.
For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against Indiana.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Murray. Now here's Jones. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Poole. Collins grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Sexton with it. Defended by Jones. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Buzelis' shot is good.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Poole. Plays it up off the glass. Poole's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 2. Simons kicks to Sexton. On the wing, Giddey. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. New Orleans is gone. Just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Buzelis' shot is good.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. To the middle. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Well, Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Simons. Now, here's Collins. Sexton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simons. Defended by Jones. And it's Simons missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Pelicans shooting their 2nd free throw attempt on the night. That's good from Poole. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Yabusele comes in for Buzelis. Ivy's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Jones subbed in for Sexton.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
The Pelicans leading. Jones, the pass to Queen. Jones against Poole. Fires from deep. Rebound by Smith. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Jones in the post. Guarded by Poole. Back to Jones. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's the 3. Nice shot by Yabusele.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
New Orleans has gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Williamson. Here's Bay. Misses the three.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
Over in the corner, Williams. Another three for Chicago.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pelicans trail by 5. Outside, Jones. Pass to Nisi. In the corner, Bay with it. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. And here are some players that you want on the line as often as possible these days. For the past month, these are the leading free throw shooting 2 guards in the league. And Bernie Simons, 4th. And, of course, Jordan Poole.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact. Because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Well, these guys are some of the best at converting at the free throw line. And in my opinion, all guards should be able to shoot free throws this well.
Williams' shot is off. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
And over the last few seasons, we've really seen Jordan Poole mature as a player.
Pass to Jones. Takes the three. The rebound by Yabusele.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Here's Smith. Back to Jones. Poole with the steal. He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
Fears he's checked in for New Orleans. From downtown, and Trey Murphy gets the three. He's got 9. And here's Ivy. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Indiana. Smith outside. 1:05 left to play here in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Ivy, no good. Pelicans shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Jones sets the pick for Fears. In the corner, Bay with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. And now a 3-point Pelican lead. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Ivy against Jones. Shot to stop the run. And Ivy finishes it off.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
.30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Nisi. And here's Jones. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Smith. Jones with it. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Williams. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for New Orleans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Sadiq Bey is out there with Eve Misi. Then it's Herbert Jones. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Fears in at the point guard position. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Misi. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Jones. Now here is Smith. Defended by Misi. Lets it go with the three. The shot by Ivy, no good. Well for New Orleans, shooting well. 50% from the floor. And the rejection by Smith. Simons against Jones. Simons, the pass to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. They swipe it. They push it up. 4 on 3. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 11 points in the game.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half-court.
Now, here is Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Goes back up. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. The Bulls with another miss. And it's Bey with the ball for the Pelicans. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's Simons. For the three. Hits it from three-point range. Simons has got 6 points.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Murray's checked in for Fears. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. No good from outside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Right wing. And stolen by Bey. And Murray now top of the key. Back to Bey. Jones with the screen on Simon. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Jones.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Chicago making some changes. Nick Richards comes in for Jalen Smith. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jaden Ivey. And the Pelicans also making a change. Poole's checked in. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Giddey surveying the D. Jones for three, and there's the call on Gershon Yabusele. That's his first foul. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Down low, back to Poole. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires from way outside. The rebound by Richards. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Jones the pass to Richards. Simons gets to Yabusele. Back to Simons. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murray outside. Crosses over, and it's Murray with the jam.
Wow, that was slick. Murray getting just enough room to finish off that play.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Giddey. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Three-pointer. The Bulls with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. To the middle. Here's Misi. And Misi throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
One shot.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. And so here is New Orleans. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. And the shot goes in.
So his efficiency throughout this game has really been something. And his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Chicago, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. Bulls trail by 5. Now here's Giddey. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Floats it up for Williamson. Again, the Pelicans score.
And doing a little damage inside the arc. That's a nice shot there by Poole.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Giddey. Here's Richard. And here is Giddey. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Outwilling the defenders there. Giddey showing some passion inside.
Pelicans leading by 5. Poole looking it over. Williamson with a screen for Poole. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Jones, the pass to Simons. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. And now just a 2-point Pelican lead. One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range.
5 to shoot. Here's Misi, and it's blocked. Poole against Simons. The game now all time. Simons has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
The shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Poole with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Poole with another great night tonight. He has been a natural scorer since the day he stepped in this league.
Simons against Poole. Simons kicks to Yabusele. Shot clock at 6. Simons finds Jones. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Simons. Good defense by Poole.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And there's the call on Jones. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Zach Collins checked in for Nick Richards. Buzelis comes in for Yabusele. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And it's Colin Sexton in for Trey Jones. Now here's Bay. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Here's Misi. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Misi's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Pass to Collins. And here's Ivy. Guarded by Poole. The shot by Ivy, no good. New Orleans leading by 5. Poole with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Now Williamson. Inside. Bay passes to Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Queens checked in. Good on the second free throw.
You gotta like how ready Bay always seems to be, prepared to seize the moment whenever his number's called.
Now here's Sexton. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana. Giddey, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pelicans leading by 3. Over to the wing. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Fires the 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Pelicans shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. Pass to Bay. Back to Poole. Six to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Deep two from Murray. And again, no good by New Orleans. Chicago has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Trey Murphy's checked in for Bay. And both free throws good for Giddey. 1:14 left to play here in the half. Murray surveying the D. Poole on the wing. Ivy defending. And Queen gets it to go. Queen's got 8. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Ivy. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Now, here's Poole. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sexton. Rebound by Murray.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Here's Poole with plenty of space. That one's good from the corner. And that's 17 points for Jordan Poole. Now here's Giddey. With 1 on the clock. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Chicago Bulls. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
A bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Jordan Poole.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
Chicago leading. We've got Anthony Simons. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Collins, and it's Sexton in at point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now, here's Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Poole, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And slicing inside with confidence. Poole right there, dangerous when he attacks.
And here is Giddey. Outside Collins. And the 3 off target. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. He's feeling it. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Simons against Poole. And it's Simons missing. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Poole, the pass to Queen. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giddey's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots. That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Now here's Murray. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And that one's good, Williamson.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Bulls trail by 3. Simons, the pass to Collins. And again, no good by Chicago.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Pass to Queen. Takes a 3. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 16.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And here's a look at some numbers for Williamson. He's been dominant over the last month. He's right around 17 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
Now, here's Collins. Still scoreless. Five on the clock, trying to get something going. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Poole against Simon. To the wing right side. Here's Queen, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 7. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Giddey, the pass to Collins. Back to Giddey. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Queen. 6 on the shot clock. Sexton against Williamson. No good on the shot.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
First free throw is good.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
And he makes both free throws.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Zion Williamson.
Well, there's no question this guy is an incredible player. To see his rebounding trend up like this, really impressive. Puts in a ton of effort on the glass, and that is huge for this team.
To the paint, here's Queen, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And there's an assist for Zion. And don't forget, Point Zion has become a real thing. Williamson can make good decisions with the basketball.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. On the wing, Giddey. Back to Sexton. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And Giddey gets it to go.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Pelicans leading by 5. Murray with it. Poole left side. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Poole's got 22.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Bulls have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Buzelis, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
A big answer from Buzelis. He wants his team to know they can count on him from the perimeter.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Pass to Queen. Now Poole. He's got 22. And he drops it in from the low post. 24 points for him.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Bulls trail by 7. Here's Giddey. 15 points in the game. Outside, Sexton. And it's good, 2 points. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Pelicans leading by 5. Murray for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Buzelis. Sexton against Poole. Simons surveying the D. Clock at 4. Sexton the pass to Giddey. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. New Orleans leading by 3. Outside, Jones. Pass to Queen. Stolen by Collins. To the inside. Here's Simons. And he comes up with the deuce. Simons has got 17.
And Simons showing you a lot of toughness right there. He got inside, did not shy away from the contact, and was able to get it done.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Poole against Sexton. Here's Jones. Inside. And then Jones with the jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Here's Sexton. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Giddey. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Collins. Yabusele comes in for Buzelis. And Jones subbed in for Sexton. Now here's Jones. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Again, the miss by Jones.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Bulls.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
The first free throw is good. Ivy's checked in for Anthony Simons. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And there's the call on Gershon Yabusele. That's foul number 2 for him. Yabusele against Williamson. And here's Poole for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Giddey. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. And stolen by Giddey. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Smith for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Queens got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pulls it from 20. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones kicks to Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
That free throw, no good. Fears he's checked in for New Orleans. He hits the second from the line. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Queen. To the paint. Williamson outside. Stolen by Yabusele. Ivy with it. Fears covering. Jones, the pass to Yabusele. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Fears. Nothing on the board. They set the pick to stop the run. Rebound by Smith.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Back to Jones. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. In for his 7th make in 14 tries. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Here's Fears. Defended by Jones. To the middle. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Williamson. 3 seconds left. It's not going to go for him. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Bulls leading by 7. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Well, I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Sadiq Bey is out there with Jones. Then it's Yves Missi. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Murray in at the 1. So it's Chicago now. The Pelicans make their lunch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Jones nails both of them. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Poole. Clock at 6. From the top of the key, here's Messi, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And he makes the first. That one is no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And again, no good by New Orleans. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Simons. Buries it down low. Simons has got 19 points.
Well, I like the versatility from Simons. He's a lot more than just a jump shooter. He can also beat you in the paint.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Poole outside. Bay against Yabusele. Pass to Messi. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Poole finds Messi. The kick out to Poole. He's looking for Messi and finds him. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey. The free throw drops for Messi. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Murray against Jones. Outside, Simons. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Simons has got 4 points this quarter.
And right now, Anthony Simons is just brimming with confidence.
Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from three-point range.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Smith outside. Simons from outside. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Here's Poole. Hangs in the air. It's stolen by Jones. Ivey with it. Jones covering. Yabusele kicks to Simons. Shoots over Poole. And it's Simons missing. Pelicans trail by 12. There's the triple. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Here's Messi. Smith with some nice D. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Yabusele in the corner. No good with the triple. New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And there's the call on Jones. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away
from being over the limit.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. So for the Bulls, Nick Richards, he's checked in for Smith. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Ivy. And the Pelicans also making a change. Queen's checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Bay. Outside for Murray. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bay. And the Pelicans miss again. The Bulls leading by 12. Yabusele passes to Giddey. An easy 2 points on the layup. Giddey's got 10 points in just the second half.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Murray outside. Pass to Jones. Now Bay to stop the drought. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Down low, Queen. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Murray has the vision you want in a lead guard. He scans the floor and finds his team quality shots.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Simons with a screen on Murray. Jones the pass to Simons. No good that time. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Bay. The rebound by Richard. Richard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That's his 5th foul.
And he's got to be careful now. One more foul and his night is over.
Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Bay. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And Queen gets it to go.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Chicago leading by 14. And here is Simons. And it's Giddey in the corner. The tray. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. Takes a 3. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. He's got 19.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Richards passes to Giddey. And Jones has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Pass to Yabusele. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when healthy, Zion Williamson remains an intriguing and remarkably explosive talent. The key moving forward is just consistently being available to play.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Zach Collins checked in for Nick Richards. Booz Ellis comes in for Gershon Yabusele. And it's Sexton in for Jones. Chicago leading by 9. Pass to Booz Ellis. And here is Giddey. Booz Ellis with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And Simons has it in the corner. Sexton kicks to Simons. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Pelicans trail by 9. Murray outside. Pass to Queen. Takes the 3. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Simons. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Poole outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, the timing, the rhythm. I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Murray, the pass to Queen. Now Poole for the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Booz Ellis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Giddey. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Giddey. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And both free throws good for Giddey. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Here's Queen. He's got Collins. Now Giddey. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now Poole. Puts up the 3, and down goes the 3.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
The Bulls leading by 12. Outside, Sexton. Now Giddey. It's good.
And Booz Ellis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
Here's Murray. 1:51 left in the game. Poole. Giddey will pull it down.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Collins. A putback. He misses the putback. Pelicans trail by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Josh Giddey.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Simons fires. 3. Good.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Williamson outside. Here's Murray from deep. Rebounded by Sexton.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now Collins. 9 feet out, and it's good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Simons.